Welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show. I am James Boslaw, your Fredericksburg area realtor and vacation rental investor. And this show is all about real estate in the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake community, and the vacation rental space. I help people buy and sell homes because I believe that everyone should grow their wealth as they live in or own a home that they love. I also believe that everyone should feel confident when buying or selling a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed. And that's what this show is all about. Enjoy the show. Hey, welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show, where in this episode, we're going to take a look at the Fredericksburg area real estate stats. We're going to review them in 2022. We're going to take a look at the numbers and what they have to say. And what we're also going to do is we're going to preview 2023. We're going to take a look at the early data that we have back from the month of January, and we're going to take a look at where things are trending, the direction that things are going in. But before we dive into today's episode, I just want to say something off the bat. We need to separate fact from fiction when it comes to all the noise that's out there pertaining to real estate. If you follow the headlines that are out there, they are calling for doom and gloom. They might say that the sky is falling and things are looking very, very bleak. But then there's the facts, and the facts don't lie, because these are real numbers that I want to get in front of you so that you can be in the know with what's going on, and so that you can make the best decision that you would like to make, whether you're looking to buy or sell a home or to stay put. So that is something I'm passionate about, and it's why I want to dive into today's episode and go over the real facts and the numbers. So what are the facts for the Fredericksburg area real estate for the year 2022? Well, let's dive right into those stats right now. First, the stats that I'm going to share with you are year over year numbers. So we're going to take a look at the year 2022, and then we're going to compare it to 2021. And this is what the facts say when we do that. The average sales price in 2022 compared to 2021 is up 11%. Yes, that's right. It's up 11%. You might be shocked to hear that based on all the noise that's out there and everything that you've read or maybe have heard. But in 2022, home sale prices were 11% higher than they were in 2021. That is a great sign. The median sales price is also up 11%. So both the average and the median sales price is up 11% year over year when you look at 2022 and compare it to 2021. Now, just for perspective, the average appreciation that is normal is anywhere between 3 and 5%. So at 11%, we're about 3 times what is normal for appreciation. So if you own a home, take heart. That's some really good news, and I hope that that is encouraging to you today. Now, the units sold in 2022 is down 21%. So what that means is there were 21% fewer homes sold in 2022 than there was in 2021. And the reason for that is the rising interest rates. They were rising at a record pace, historical pace, actually, for interest rates. And as far as we've tracked them, they have never gone up as fast and as high as they did in 2022. And what that did is it caused buyers to take a step back and kind of reassess things and try to figure out what's going on. We'll readjust that later in the show. But that is why there was 21% less homes sold in 2022 than there was in 2021. The average days on market, because of that, is up 33%. Now, that sounds like a big number. The days on market, or DOM, was up 33%. But when you dive a little bit deeper, what you realize is that the average days on market in the month of December, in the year 2022 was 20 days. And it was up from 15 days in 2021. So 15 to 20 days from 21 to 22, that is not a big leap. And matter of fact, when you look at things from a historical perspective, that's still a really, really short amount of time for a home to go up on the market and then under contract. Now, the next stats I want to talk about are month statistics from December of 2021 to December of 2022. So these are taking a look at the stats that are 12 months apart, not year over year. And when we do that, the average sales price is up 4%. What does that mean? It means that homes are appreciating still, but they're appreciating at a more sustainable pace. We're not seeing 11% appreciation when you compare December to December of 21 to 22. We're seeing a 4% increase, which is much more normal. The median sales price is up 8% when you look at December of 2021 and compare it to 2022. So as you average those two out, we're looking anywhere between 4 and 8%, which is what I think is our new norm that we're kind of going towards, which is more sustainable and more healthy. The average days on market is actually up 63% in 2022 of December versus 2021 in December. So the average days on market that it took to sell was 36 days in December of 2022. And once again, I'm going to attribute that to the rising interest rates, which really have caused buyers to slow down in their purchase. But the homes are still going up and appreciating. Prices did peak in July of 2022, and from there they have come down slightly to the end of the year. But when you look at the beginning of 2022 and the end of 2022, we still see that the homes did appreciate over the course of the year. It just kind of had a little wave to it. Now, with all that being said, what we're going to now do is we're going to take a look at 2023 and preview what we have, the data that we were just given days ago for the month of January, so that we can take a peek and preview kind of the direction that things are going in. And as we do that, there are several things that come to light. First is that demand is increasing as interest rates fall. At the recording of this episode's interest rate is about 6%. So with that being said, it might be a little bit above, a little bit below, but it's certainly lower than it was months ago when it peaked at 8%. Those interest rates coming down have caused buyers to jump into the game. And so what we see is that demand is increasing early on in January of 2023. But supply remains low. We're currently at 1.2 months of inventory, which is very low. And that means that there are not enough homes for the demand that buyers have. Great for sellers, still competitive for buyers, but great for sellers. Now, home values are appreciating at a more sustainable pace. 7% is the number that we're looking at. So once again, we were at historical rates of appreciation over the last several years. And now what we're starting to see is that those are coming down to a more sustainable and more normal pace. So the market is normalizing. It's just not quite normal yet. It's still a seller's market. Good news though, folks have a lot of equity in their homes. If you have purchased a home anytime in the last 14 years, we have experienced 14 straight years of appreciation year over year. So folks have a lot of equity in their homes, and that is a great source of health for the overall real estate market in our area. We have folks who are sitting on a lot of equity, and they could sell and do very well, or they could stay put if they want to. So that's a good thing for the longevity and the health of the real estate market in the area. There are some economic factors that we do want to watch and keep an eye on. Those things would include recession, which a lot of folks are calling for. We don't know if we are going to experience one or not, but we do have a lot of folks that are saying that we got to keep our eyes open for a possible recession this year. We also want to keep an eye on unemployment. Is it going to increase? Is it going to go up because of a recession? Will there be future layoffs that create a cause of concern in our market? We're also going to keep an eye on inflation. Inflation is something that has had a huge impact on the real estate market, a direct impact on the interest rates, which is another thing we're going to keep an eye on. As inflation is trying to be kept in check, the interest rates rose at record levels. And what we're starting to see that as the numbers come back on inflation, that the interest rates are now starting to calm down and come back to a much more normal and healthy rate for buyers who are looking to jump into the market. So we're going to keep an eye on the recession, the unemployment rate, inflation, and interest rates as we move forward into the year. But the biggest concern going into 2023 is that we have a lack of inventory, and we're going to keep an eye on the interest rates. So there's just not enough homes to meet the demand that buyers have. And we're hoping that the interest rates stay where they're at or even come down a little bit more to incentivize buyers to jump into the market. If the interest rates do go up, that will have a big impact on things. But as of right now, we just don't have enough homes to sell. So if you are a seller, that's great for you. If you are a buyer, what that means is you definitely be connected with a great agent who can sift through and help you figure out how to find the home that you want and be competitive with other offers. As we conclude this episode, I just want to reaffirm what I kind of started with. We have to separate fact from fiction. The facts, the actual numbers, will tell us what's going on in the real estate market, and that's what I want to do. I want to provide those facts for you so that you can feel confident when you are looking to buy or sell a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed. That's what this show is all about. That's what I want to do for the real estate in the Fredericksburg area. And so right now, you should be encouraged. The real estate market is looking healthy. It's looking strong. And if you are looking to buy or sell a home, you can connect with me at my website with explorewithjb.com. And if you want to follow the show so you can be kept aware of all the facts that would drown out the fiction noises that you're hearing out there, then you can follow or subscribe this show, and you will be kept aware of everything that's going on in the real estate markets that we are following. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I'm looking forward to diving into more topics with you. So I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll catch you later.